This is Eddie, aka Middle Run, director and co-writer of the original Don't Forget to Die, the original Victor Pond 005.37 film. And what you're about to see is the remake version, reboot even, which is not something that I ever expected to happen. In fact, I didn't really think that anyone would ever see this. So when we made this original movie, there was no YouTube, there was no Metacafe or any of that sort of stuff. So I never expected anyone beyond, our friends and immediate families to ever see the movie. So I was pretty happy when I, was contacted by Alexi and he asked to basically just remake the movie. It's pretty cool, and a lot of parts, as you can see here, this is much better quality, this opening crawl, than the original. The original was basically just, it was crap really. I mean, we didn't have a lot of time, and we didn't have a lot of, resources. The software we were using was crap, and we just didn't know what we were doing. I think that was probably the first time I'd ever used a video camera, so, yeah, I guess there's a bunch of different things throughout the movie that are better. This opening crawl is pretty good. Probably lingers a bit too long at this end, but I guess you gotta wait for the music to end, I guess. Here we are, Secret Spy Headquarters. And the initial briefing, which is another scene. This is a scene we didn't film in the original. There's a bunch of those throughout this, just random little bits that we didn't have time to do, and so it's quite cool to see this on film. That scene was good fun to write, as was this one. This we didn't film either. The guy on the toilet for no reason. I think it was Clef that came up with that one. Very quiet gunshot there from the flower gun. The toilet flushing for no reason. The old shovel. We originally had a plastic shovel that I got at a $2 shop or something. It was a Halloween prop, and it had sort of blood spattered on it. We were always trying to work that into the movie, but we never really got a chance to. I think it was going to be in the sequel as well, but then we didn't really end up making the sequel. We just kind of made a trailer for it. It's, taking the crawling into a bag gag to a kind of visual extreme. It's like much smaller bag than we originally used. I really like that. We didn't, and that look he gives the camera, that's really good. We never got to shoot that scene in the original. Yes, the infamous Cones guy. Photography is a bit blurry in some parts, but nothing's perfect. You can see a lot of changes to the school in these scenes. Paintings up on the wall. I think that was like some sort of wheelchair carrying up the stairs thingy. And the sign originally, when we shot this scene, the guy I was following thought that I was going to attack him much sooner, and we were sort of walking along for ages, and I was envisioning that we would come to this top of the stairs here, but he didn't realize that, so we were just kind of walking along for like a minute, and he was just kind of wondering when I was going to attack. And in some of the bits we cut out, you can hear the camera guy sort of laughing. And yeah, putting on the gloves. For some reason that took ages when we were shooting originally, and I had to sort of cut out all this footage of me fumbling around with the gloves. Yeah, I'm not sure why we decided to make that guard have leprosy, but it was just one of those weird little things you put in for no reason. Some of these lines are delivered in a much more clear and funny voice than in the original. The hammer's a new one. I'm not sure if those racks of servers were there originally, if that's what those are. I don't know if he's typing into the wires or what. That's I think that footage there is taken from the original. That was actually that footage was actually shot years after the original movie. We were going to run it on the computer and film it directly, but we weren't able to do that because we couldn't get this QBasic file to run. So when I was editing it together years afterwards, I just ran it on my own computer, put that together. In the original version, you can hear some of the lines that kind of stumbled over. That's because Clef was trying to read from the script and film at the same time, so you can kind of see the camera shaking around a bit while he's fumbling around with the script. And there's my craggy visage with bubblegum on it. I hope they cleaned that off afterwards. I don't know whose idea that was either. That was quite a funny little weird bit of whatever that we put in. In fact, that was something that got fucked up in the original as well. We had all these technical issues with the tape, and it got sort of messed up. And when we finally dubbed it onto a VHS cassette, the scenes got all sort of jumbled up and out of order, and that line kind of got half cut off. So later on, I had to record the line when I was re-editing the movie. So the video kind of slows down, and there's this voice like out of sync with my face. This one's quite good. They didn't keep the Batman style POW pictures. Possibly a good choice on their part. Out comes the shovel. I'm glad they worked that in. Oh, those squishing sounds are quite funny. Obviously that's all new sort of murals along the side of that sort of catwalk thing. Doesn't quite suit the scene, I guess. Or maybe it does, I don't know, because it's such a random weird thing that wouldn't really be there in a spy movie. You know, the evil spy headquarters. Still a few minutes left. This is another thing we didn't quite get in. Yeah, that's definitely done better than the original, that shitty MS Paint drawing that we did. And the waltz and grommet music. That's just the perfect ending music. We should have done with. We should have gone with that. If only I thought of it. So there it was, the rebooted, renewed, revigored Don't Forget to Die. So hope you enjoyed it as I did, and I don't know about you, but I'm hoping for a sequel or two. Maybe I can get the lads to remake the other one, From Yugoslavia with Love. I always wanted to get that done, but just never got around to it. So there it is. Don't forget to die. This is Middle Run signing off.